Hey guys, welcome to this video. In today's video we are going to solve some problems. The first one is email reminders, and this is the problem statement where it is saying that MoEngage helps Chef send emails reminder about a rated contest to the participant. There are total n participants on the Chef's platform and you of them have told Chef not to send emails to them. Then we have to find the number of participants to whom MoEngage send the email. Then it is simple that the number of participants who want to receive email is n minus u. So it's very simple question. This is the similar code. First we input two numbers n and u and then final print n minus u, the difference of the participant who total number of participant and the participant who don't want to get email from Chef. So this is a very simple code. Let's submit it. We are submitting. It's running on test case. It gets accepted. It's very easy question. And the second one, which is important pages on Codechef, and this is a statement where it is saying that MoEngage noticed that some of the users are not aware of the practice page on Codechef and some others are not aware of the rated contest on Codechef. So MoEngage wants to send an email to the users depending on which one of the following groups they fall into. Basically it is divided into three groups. The group 1, user who has never submitted on practice page, and then if he falls in group category 1, which is he has never submitted on practice page, then we will send him an email with this link. And the second group category is the user who has submitted on the practice page but never participated in any contest, then we will send an email with this link. And the third and the final category of the user is who has also participated in contest and who has also submitted some code in practice page, then we will send him this link. And we have to enter two integers a and b. If a is 1, then the user has submitted the solution on practice page, otherwise 0, which means that the user has never submitted on practice page. And the second integer b, which says that if it is 1, then user has participated in any contest, and if it is 0, then user is not participated in any contest. We have to just print the link which we will send to the user dependent on the three group categories. This is the input format. We have to enter two single integers a and b, and the output format, which is the link. Then let's see the code, which is here I am declaring a and b. Let's remove this line. Yeah, and then input a and b, and we are checking that if a and b, which means if a is 1 and b is 1, then a and b which is also 1, which is true. If a and b is true, we will output the third link, which is the user fall on the category 3rd. Otherwise we will check if a is 1 and b is 0, then we will output this. A is 1, which means user has submitted some code on practice page but never participated in any contest, then we will send him this link, and otherwise finally we will send him this link. Let's submit. Then it is running on the test case 3rd, and our solution is accepted. And let's move to the third problem, which is rearranging digits to get a multiple of 5. The statement is saying that given a positive integer n, MoEngage wants to determine if it is possible to rearrange the digits n in the decimal representation and obtain a multiple of 5. For example, if we have given n equal to 108, we can arrange the digits to construct 180, which is the multiple of 5. 36 times 5, which is 180. Then if it is multiple of 5, we will print yes, otherwise we will print no. Here n is 108. Let's move to the divisibility rule of 5. What is divisibility rule of 5? If the last digit is 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 5. But it is not given that the last digit is 0 or 5. But what is the input format? The first line is test case T, second line D, the number of digits in n, which is basically the size of this, which here the size of the digits is 3, which means this number is of 3 digits. And the second line is n, in decimal point it is granted. This is the string of 3 characters, which means of length D. Then we will basically check that if 0 or 5 is present in the string, then the number we can also rearrange. If the 0 or 5 is present, we can rearrange the last digit with 0 and 5, and the number is finally divisible by 5. Then I am not going to rearrange the number. I am basically checking that if 0 or 5 is present in a string, then the number is divisible by 5, otherwise it's not gonna divisible by 5. Let's begin to the sample input. Here 3 test case. The first D, which means the number is made up of 3 digits and the digits are 1, 1 and 5. Here by seeing that this number is also divisible by 5, if we want to check, we will compare the first character of the string with 0 or 5, no. The second character, no, but third is 5. Then we will print yes. In the second character is 0, we will print yes. In the third, if first character not 5, not 0, second not 5, not 0, third not 5, not 0, basically this string does not contain any 0 or 5, then we will print no. The code, let's see the code. Yeah, in TT flag, I am making flag variable for determining that if the number is divisible by 5 or not. TT for test case, D for number of digits. Here inputting test case, while test case is true, I am going to input D, number of digits, and creating a string variable n, and inputting the string n, which is the number of here I am assigning 0 to flag and running the loop D times. If when I get ni equal to 0 or 5, then I assign flag with 1 and then break the loop, this loop, and then I am checking if flag is 1, which means that the 0 or 5 is present in that string n, then I print yes, otherwise we will print no, and then return 0. Program will terminate. Let's submit the solution. Okay, it's running on test case 2. Yeah, our solution is accepted. Let's move to the next one, which is delete some parties. This is also very nice question, which here the statement: for a positive integer m, MoingS defines digit sum, a function digit sum which take input m as a sum of digits. This is basically a function which determine the sum of the digits of a number. For example, the sum of digits is 1 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3, which is 6. Here is a positive integer n. We have to find the smallest integer x, which is strictly greater than, don't mean 1 greater or 2 greater, which is just greater than n, and we have to print the definite parity, which means if the sum of the digits of 1, 0, 2, 3 is even, then we will take the next integer whose sum of digits is odd, which would be 1024, 1025, and the first one whose sum is odd will print that number. Here is the input format T for test case, n for a single integer n. Here are 3 integers. Let's begin to first one, which is 123. The sum of digits is 1 plus 2 plus 3, 6, which is even. Let's take the next number 124. 1 plus 2 plus 4, which is odd. Then our answer is 124. You can also check other two. I am not interested in that. Let's check the code, which is this is the code. This is the function to calculate the sum of digits of a number. Here I am inputting number and assigning some variable with 0, initializing some n with 0, and I am making a variable in even which determine the sum is even or not. While num not equal to 0, I am basically basically calculating the sum of digits and then dividing num by 10 and assigning back to num. And if sum is even is assigned with 1, otherwise 0, and finally returning 0. This function basically tells that the sum of digits of a number is even or odd. Let's move to the main. TT for test case, N for number, E for even status. I am inputting a number n and sending it to the digit sum. If the sum of digits is even, then then here I am returning 1, otherwise 0. 1 for even, 0 for odd. If the number is even, while till I run the loop, till I don't get odd sum. I am initializing number by 1 and sending it to digit sum. For example, this is the number 123. If n equal to 123, the sum of digits is 6, which is even. Then even equal to 1, which is true, and then I am sending 124 to digit sum and calculating the sum of digits of 124, which is 7, which is odd. Here the even equal to 0. If even equal to 0, this condition false and the loop will terminate, and we have the value of n 124. And finally, if it's going to this condition, then it's run this code and we will output value of n. If n is odd, then we will run this code and let's submit the code. Hope you guys enjoy this video. If you like this video, please like this and also subscribe to my channel. If you want, you can share this video. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Goodbye.